So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Norway have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Kane. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by...
Applies the finish! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And this is Kane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. James. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Kane, and it's Bellingham. Saka. Cleared without hesitation. He's following up! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Anderson duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 6.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gehi cuts it out. Saka looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Kane. He's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He's picked his way through. Kane. Rodgers pings in across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. England do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Sorloth, just eases him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's going to go a long way. Nice interception, well timed. Ødegaard. Here's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kane. Ødegaard. Anderson gets a foot in here. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Haaland. Stones. Bellingham. Haaland. Sorloth receives it in a good position here. Rodgers. Now it's Kane, spread to the right, and he's managed to get free. Sorloth. Now it's Ødegaard. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great leap! And it's made, and one more try! And that's a good finish. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This looks promising. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Berger. Opts for safety. It's an inviting looking ball, that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Erling Haaland.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So all eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Norway with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Haaland doesn't quite get there. Jordan Henderson. Saka. Now O'Reilly. Saka. And it's O'Reilly. And it's Henderson. Bellingham. Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
And here's Kane. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Anderson. Henderson, who does have an assist to his name. It's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ødegaard receives it in a wide position. Shoots! Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Here's Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Coming on the field is number 11.
It's a pretty loose pass. Berger. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. This is a promising build-up. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. He slings it in. Bellingham. It's Saka. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's O'Reilly. Anderson. It's Saka. Plays the return pass. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, just skips past his man. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Coming on the field.
He's gone direct.
Number 22.
Defending of the desperate variety.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Ryerson. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And across it goes.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Bellingham. Now James. Now that's well seen too. Bob.
There will be 3 minutes added
Fourth official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And a header! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. Your reflections then, Jim?
England really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.